Hello everyone, I'm Prin. Today I would like to talk about the troubleshooting in boilers. In this video, it includes three main topics. First, introduction. In this part, I will explain about what is in the boiler, how many types of it, and how its operation. Second, the main system in the boiler. In this part, I will explain about the important system in the boiling operation. And the last part, I will explain you about the problems in boilers. Let's start with the preface first. This video is one part of subject CHE493, Troubleshooting in Chemical Processes, from Department of Chemical Engineering, KMUTT. This video has been made to be acknowledgement for everyone who is interested in boilers. However, I deeply apologize if there is any mistake in this video. So, let's move to the first part, introduction to the boiler. Boiler is the machine that we normally use it to produce steam. And the boilers are widely used in the various types of manufacturing and factories. The requirements for the steam production are heat and water. The heat usually comes from the burner that generates the flue gas, and it is used to heat the water to its boiling point, and the steam will be produced. I will be divided boiler into three main types: fire tube boiler, water tube boiler, and gas iron boiler. And I will also explain you the detail for each type of boiler in brief. So let's start with the first type, the fire tube boiler. This type is mostly designed in HRT, or horizontal return tubular, as you can see in the picture. The reason that this boiler called fire tube boiler is from the flue gas that flow inside the tube, and it is used to heat the surrounding water which is in the tank. The advantages of this boiler are compact in size, because the boiler looks like the tank at the outside, but actually it is the steam generator. Next, it is easy to clean and maintenance by replacing the tubes. And the advantages are limitation of steam generation, because you cannot increase the water tank size. You have to change the whole boiler instead. Next, the operation time is really long due to the large volume of the water. And these are some examples for the fire tube boilers. The locomotive boiler, which is the basic single pass design. The firebox boiler, the first potential packet boiler, which has the low construction cost, but the brickwork is needed. And the last one, the Scotch marine boiler, mostly used on ships, which has the two main designs, dry back and wet back. And now we are moving to the next type, the water tube boiler. This type of boiler like an inverse version of fire tube boiler, because the water was flowed inside the tube and the flue gas is surrounding the tube instead. The operation of this boiler starts when the water is flowing down the pipe wall, which is called the downcomer, and the temperature of water is increased to the boiling point. Then, the generated steam was flowed through the risers and entering the steam drum, as you can see in this animation. Next, the advantage of this boiler are the operation can be occurred in high temperature and high pressure, because you can control the heating temperature and the water flow rate as well. And next, the operating time also less than the fire tube boiler. For the disadvantage, the installation cost is high and it has to maintenance. The historical of the water tube boiler come from the man who named Stirling, which is the inventor of the bending tube boiler, and that is the origin of many new bent tube boilers nowadays. And there are three popular designs come up after that: A-type, O-type, and D-type boiler. The A-type boiler has the steam drum at the top and 2 mud drums at the bottom. This is the first design that is easy to transport as a package boiler. And next one, the O-type design. It is like an upgrade version from the A-type by eliminate one bottom drum for the size and weight purposes. Next, the D-type boiler, which is the recently used design, which gives the best steam generating and the less operating time. And for the last type of the boiler, cast iron boiler. This boiler can be called the sectional boiler because you can separate them into pieces. This boiler had the same operation with the water tube boiler, and it can be divided from the section type, horizontal and vertical. So, we are coming to the second main topic, which is the system in the boiler. I will explain only the main process that's necessary to the boiler, and there are 4 main systems in the steam boiler. The first one, feed water system. This system is supplied the water, which is one of the important requirements for the boiler, and is use the water as the component to produce the steam further. The second system, fuel system. This system is also the heart of boiler because you cannot produce steam without the heat. And the third one, draft system. This is the system that supplies the air to the burner due to the combustion reaction cannot be occur without oxygen in the air. And the last system, the steam system. This system is used to collect the generated steam and send it to other facilities. And now, we are coming up to the last part of this video, problem in boiler. I will give you 3 examples that frequently occurs. The first one, thermal shock. This problem normally occurred when the boiler that has been shut down and operates again after a long time. This problem causes the stress of the material and then creates crack that may cause severe damage in the future. And the second problem, the fouling. This problem mostly occurred in the water side of the boiler, which the water is not clean enough. The water may contain algae, sand, or scale, which it will be accumulated inside the tube and reduce the heat transfer for the boiler. And next, the last problem, the corrosion. This problem can be occurred by the high pressure water flow rate that attacking the tube wall, or the dissolved oxygen inside the water can be exploded and then create the impingement to the tube wall. The other kind of problems may come from another source, like the problem in operation of the boiler, such as the lack of power or fuel. It will make the burner not start, and the problem with the spark plug. It will make the ignition not occur inside the burner, or the overheating due to the low of water level. These problems that I mentioned before can be less occurred by annual inspection inside the boiler for both water side and the fire side to make sure that the boiler is ready to use and it can be operated properly. And that's all for my video. If you need more information about the boiler topics, you can visit my sites in the video description. Thanks for watching.